Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here with the best launch games for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So both consoles are only a few months away, so let's see exactly which games you should be picking up on day one. Starting with the PlayStation 4, we have Drive Club, which is a racing game that leans more toward Gran Turismo than Burnout. It's a very social sort of game with a big emphasis on multiplayer, as well as being able to beat your friends' times on various tracks. There will also be a special edition of Drive Club that's free for PlayStation Plus subscribers, which cuts a few cars and tracks, but still gives you a good chunk of the game for free. Killzone Shadowfall is another PS4 exclusive, which continues the story from Killzone 3. You're thrown into the middle of a civil war, and Killzone does a good job of showing off the huge maps and graphical horsepower of the PlayStation. Like most first-person shooters, there's also a multiplayer mode, and in Shadowfall you can customize a lot of what you do in your online matches. Knack is a much more charming game with an almost cartoony style. You play as Knack, who can change his form to help repel the goblin invasion. It plays from the top down, where you fight the goblins and even do a bit of platforming and puzzle solving. It's one of the few new games that looks like fun for kids and adults alike. Moving on to Xbox One exclusives, we have Dead Rising 3. This is a huge open world zombie game that drops load times and features absolutely massive amounts of zombies on screen at once. The crafting system from the previous games has been brought over, giving you lots of fun weapons, and even allows you to use Kinect to shout to distract zombies. Forza Motorsport 5 continues to be one of the best racing simulators on the Xbox, with excellent graphics and hundreds of cars, new and old, including open-wheel racers. In addition to a large single-player campaign, there's also of course multiplayer, including an interactive ghost mode that analyzes you and your friends' driving styles, so you can race against each other even if you aren't at your console. Rise, Son of Rome is one of the best looking next-gen console titles yet, thanks to Crytek. You play as a Roman general who fights through hordes of enemies. It's a third-person game somewhat similar to God of War, with an emphasis on quick-time events. However, the addition of controlling an army should make it a lot of fun. You can even use Kinect to shout out commands to your soldiers. So these are some of the exclusive games coming to the PS4 and Xbox One. However, now let's take a look at some of the games that you can play regardless of which console you're picking up. Watch Dogs is absolutely one of my most hyped games of this year. It's an open world game like Grand Theft Auto, set in a future Chicago where you can hack anything and everything. The graphics are fantastic, and there are lots of cool stealth sequences to get around fighting by hacking lights and much more. Battlefield 4 takes everything about the last game and cranks it up to 11. It's still of course a first-person shooter, however with the extra power of the new consoles, everything from the maps to the amount of enemies on screen has gotten way bigger. Destructible environments are back in full force, as are the huge variety of weapons and vehicles to play with. It wouldn't be a new console launch without a new Call of Duty, and Ghosts brings us exactly that. As an all-new series, it's set in the future where the US has fallen, but is protected by, yep, you guessed it, the Ghosts. Multiplayer has also been majorly revamped with character customization, dynamic maps, and the ability to lean and slide around corners. In Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, you take control of an assassin back in the pirate days. It's more of an open world style game, with bigger maps allowing you to get into all kinds of trouble on your own in addition to the main story. You of course get to pilot a ship again in this one, and a lot of the controls and gameplay dynamics have been tightened up. That's not all. Games like Minecraft, Need for Speed, FIFA, and Madden will all also be available on the next gen consoles at launch, and some other games, including Infamous Second Son and Halo, will be available next year. So I'm interested to know, what are you guys most looking forward to with these next-gen consoles? Definitely be sure to let me know what games you're picking up in the comments below. I also want to let you guys know about another cool game, Endless Blitz. This is a game made by my friends over at HH Greg that has you running and jumping while collecting coins. What makes this a little different is that you're playing to win actual prizes, including a free trip to New York City along with the Samsung home theater package. They've also got daily prizes, including Samsung tablets, HH Greg gift cards, and more, and best of all, it's available for Android, iPhone, and Kindle, so for your chance to win, go check out Endless Blitz. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're always kept up to date with the latest PS4 and Xbox One news. Anyway guys, I will catch you next time.